to say like this is experimental, but I noticed an associate or whatever is kind of, yo, bro. I swear to you, I'm noticing an associate or two is kind of going through something, and one of the most toxic. Yo, it's funny. People think relationships are toxic. I'm telling you that majority of apps are just as toxic, if not more. The more that you stay stuck engaging with those things, and it's not on the behalf of educational, just flat out. Clapped out gargoyle trees. Yeah, yeah, man, yeah. How to tell if she's a bop. I'm not gonna try really bring up a bunch of stuff. How you could tell if he or she is a bop. I just want to talk about. I want to give this one example as a main example. How to tell. You're both not growing with each other. If there's one main thing that I noticed out of a bunch of people's situations, including my own, you're not growing with each other. It's a one-sided. It's a one-sided. Anybody who talks negative, like let's say there's a breakup, and you don't see both of those people still at least advancing. If there's a breakup and at least both of those two people are advancing, then that's positive. If there's a breakup and only one person is advancing, it shows you which one was the messed up one. It shows you which one was playing you all along. It's not hard to advance in life. It's not hard to advance in life, but I noticed in multiple relationships and whatnot, yeah, the person you could be messing with, high chance they could be holding you back. It's only 6 months right now, and I'm telling you for the past couple of years, you want to make your first $60K a year, bro? It's a training. It's a training. It's not going back to school for 4 years. It's a training. It's a 6-month training. And in that 6-month training, if you're sufficient enough, you could finish it in like 2 to 3 months and go right to your 60K career. 2 to 6 months. And I did it already. That's the major hint to me. That is one of my most major hints I would explain to y'all to show you you're fucking with a bop, you're fucking with a person taking you for granted. Y'all both ain't growing. I swear to everything I love. I'll just like, y'all both are not growing. Now, if you're both growing, if you're both helping each other to grow and working together, and the person still is a bop, I still think at the end of the day, you achieve something in that space. You got to grow in the space. How many times do I hear of separations and both of it is an equal flow in that situation? If you could count more in the positive direction than the negative one, yo, God bless the community and the social space that you're around. Because I would tell you, yo, I know people in a couple different places, and when I mean places as in other states wise, and I see the red flags right through their situation. Their partner is advancing and advancing, and you're still working like a McDonald's job. That your partner has a master's or a doctor's degree, and you still have a you're working McDonald's jobs. That don't make sense to me. Allah Akbar. Yo, Nutbus, I want you to I mean, if you, I don't know, if you wanna join my I don't know if you got Instagram. I don't know if you got the Instagram, Nutbus. I wanted to add you to my group, bro. Stream, I apparently switched out of that chat before. Yeah, I wanted to add you to my Instagram group chat with Carpy and the rest of us. So for like our other strategic times, we could just link up and stuff. I have one pin a name. I can't freaking type on this. 1 minute, can I? I don't think I could type on this for some retarded reason, bro. That's the one thing I don't like about this. That's the only. Okay. I got you. I'm gonna type one right here. I'm gonna type it right here. There you go. I got it. I put it as a poll. Yo, I can't message for some reason. Yo, it's weird. It's weird, and it happens to certain people's computers or whatever. That's my IG at the bottom for what I'm about to say. But I want you to know that I don't even know what that means, yo. Yo, but that was too fast. Yo, yo, you know, it's funny. I get what you're saying. How fast I put the word. As soon as I type up the lettering, it pops up in my saves. That was funny. Yeah. That's funny. Nah, yeah, that's the only reason I typed that fast. It was in the saves. But yeah, this episode is about, understanding cues and clues, about the people that you're around. Are y'all growing amongst each other? Are y'all advancing with each other? Maybe once or twice out the year, we could make a mistake and annoy each other, maybe. But in reality, we shouldn't have consistency of pissing each other off all year long. All year long. I said all year long. But, yo, dude, I just know plenty of people who, especially the COVID-19 era, oof. Dude, I know in the COVID-19 era, a lot of people was going through hell. But yeah, I would say the one thing I've noticed over beyond the past decade is lack of growth. You could be the male or female. You could be a support system to that individual, and then vice versa. When it's your turn, they ditch you. So it's kind of really funny, y'all. Because a lot of the women and people who do this shit, bro, are like gargoyles. Your average person who really do this grimy stuff, y'all, is really the ugly ones. More than like the, dude, I'm going to tell you, my most positive relations I had was with the decent looking chicks. I didn't have no ill separation or none of that shit with them. We could fuck and just be friends, whatever, blah, 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 la, la, la. When you fuck with the ugly ones, that's when the real insecurities kick in. Yo, dude, how you'll know a chick ain't genuinely insecure about herself is ones that could do shit that okay, things that will commonly embarrass a woman, a girl. If things like that wouldn't embarrass herself to do as an option, that's interesting. That's interesting. So, yeah, like if you're not growing with each other, that's a clear hint. If you meet a person, whether they're a man or woman, and they can't advance you mentally, educationally, without sexually, yo, and then vice versa, you appreciate that as a positive person and be a positive person back in their space, like those are all the hues. That's all the hints right there. So we got a lot of people out here, y'all. Why do people hurt each other? Okay, here's another one. Why do people hurt each other? They basically went full retard. So when a person hurts you, think of them as committing a crime. When a person does you wrong, think of it like they committed a crime. They were really at the stage and willing to commit a crime. Who hurt them before that is the real question. That made them be stupid enough to want to do that. That's like the way I would explain it to y'all. Who hurt them? Trust me when I tell you, it really wasn't you. It was somebody before them, before you, or some kind of experiences and things that came before you, and now you're going to become the punching bag. All of this came to me. All these things I'm talking about, it came to me when I was using my Yu-Gi-Oh tarot cards, and then when I started pulling each one up, like the 4 Flame Horsemen and Glizzy Gobbler and whatnot, it just all came to me in a tarot card reading. What I'm talking about here, believe what I'm saying. Yo, You meet chicks in a two-man. You meet chicks in a group of a two-man, three-man. You know, it's becoming more difficult in certain ways to take modern people serious, as another example to say, because modern day language is digressing than of it progressing. So, yo, dude, first of all, everybody gets whatever job you're getting, whatever school you're going to, whatever conversation you're having, that all deals with reading. So if you can't have a conversation with a person and in that intake, it could better each other, which a lot of people the one I'm saying, the one that you don't better each other. You gotta be conscious of those behalves and don't waste time amongst it. Yo, I'm telling y'all, in less than a 10-20 minute conversation with a person, they could tell you everything about the fucking industry they fucking work in. They could tell you all the back doors to the fucking industry they work in a 20-minute fucking conversation. And if they're not having a conversation like that, you're not around the right person. They hide it, they keep secrets from you. I'm gonna take it to you a level above dating people in the streets. About how you know it's a bop or not. I'm gonna take it a level above your average person that you come across or you're talking to. I'm gonna take it past any relationship you had. A multi-billion-dollar corporate business is not hard to figure out the insides of it without working for them. Let's say that one more time. A multi-billion-dollar corporate business is not, as long as you got a little bit of money to spend, is not difficult to figure out some things about it. And then let's reverse that. If you could have a little bit of money and figure out things with and you don't have, I forgot, let's say it one more time, and you don't have to work on the inside of it. If you can do that with a little bit of money, because I'm not a multi-billionaire, I'm not a billionaire or a millionaire. If I could do that with the little bit of money I got and learn about a fucking business by doing business with it, listen to what I'm saying here. What's the difference of messing with a guy or a girl? They're not even a millionaire or a billionaire. So that should be even way easier. That should be so extremely way easier. I'm telling you, a person, me, low income, I figured out insides and about corporate businesses when it comes to like what things I want. But that deals with spending money. It doesn't deal with me taking anybody's information and I'm using that to gain it. It doesn't deal with any, like, I got on the computer real long and I typing up some code. It just deals with straight business and the flaws that exist within those transactions. That's all it is. The biggest hack in life, y'all, is when you're making a transaction and realizing the flaws within that transaction. That's the hack of all hacks. Nobody gets in trouble in that situation. So, yeah, are you growing? Are y'all growing with each other? In reality, if you're the man or the woman or the man, which most people's language is very poor. You know, is your language of the words you choose to speak about with this individual a truly progressive words? Yo, everybody that goes to school, y'all, and mostly everybody goes to school. Each year, they have a year of notes they could pass on to a next person. And then that next person could fly through that course because the other person passing down the notes of that course to them. You know, many people just throw away those notes. They don't offer that, and you're supposed to really, anybody who you go to college and high school, this, that, and whatnot, you should save all those notes for whenever you have children. You can pass it down to them as an option of a whole fucking course that you already finished. It's funny how my social circles and in relationships wise, I never got the opportunity to experience that. But once I got to be around like a little bit more higher educated people, then I got to experience the opportunity of that. No sexual interactions at all. Bro, off. Okay. Smart dude, my guy. If you know, I got caught up with having bad teachers growing up for my behalf. But like I would tell you, as I got older, or like messing with tech, I got way better at figuring stuff out. You know? Billy Lean. Not my lover. She's just a girl. Singing I'm the one. Yo, how you want to know she's a bop? How you want to know whatever? You're not growing. That's the main thing I've seen out of anybody, including myself, fucking with bops. You're not growing. That's the number one thing. That's the number one clue. Each 6 months, you're not growing. In less than, there's 1 billion trainings that start out 55 to 60K a year. So if you combine that now with whatever kind of partner you're with, that's 120K a year. Only civilized people understand that, and they get to grow in relationships in life. But if you're urban, I would tell you stay. Okay, if you're a person that comes from the urban environment, I would definitely tell you stay away from urban environment relationships. Unless it's in the direction of what I'm talking about, which is a very small percent of the population. That means you're going to have to be boinking people out before you find that one person out of the whole borough, out of that whole neighborhood, the few 5 people or whatever it might be, which is a needle in a haystack, that understand what I'm talking about there. Then you can maybe have a relationship. Yo, that's fucking crazy, y'all. That's fucking crazy. So for your average urban relationship, that don't click in their brain. And then the icing on the cake is to somehow destroy each other. It's really stupid as hell. Because as long as you stay healthy in certain ways and you do educate yourself, you're gonna learn something. Yo, the person who struggles more, y'all, out of a relationship, the person who struggles more, the person who goes through more of the hardships, you're actually going to come out more educated than the other person. You have no choice but to educate yourself and hustle. Carpy, like, even though this is still just the beginning, how many of your associates show you shit going on with Eastern culture? How many Westerners you know, and like they get back to back, like, I don't even fuck with like this American shit. I just be fucking with all this other shit in different countries, back to back. There's not too many people who be on that. The most you'll see when it comes to those different countries and whatnot is like, how to say, like, they're gonna go on some bullshit ass tourist trip. So, like, for me wise, like if I ever was to get to do live streams and traveling, this is another example I'll say to you. You're gonna get to see a little bit of the fun side. It's gonna be more of a business side that you get to learn. I promote that when you go traveling to different countries or wherever and whatnot, you need to learn more business aspects about that experience than just going on a trip. You're wasting money and time. That if you could take advantage of the resources and opportunities when you're traveling, that can amplify your life. You can have more trips. Dude, some of these popular corn chicks, 304s, cost no more than $500 to boink them out, y'all. Plenty of times I went and bought video games for less than like 10, 20 bucks and came out with this, like a couple of them that would be worth that 500 bucks in less than an hour interaction. So that means that one chick, if I wanted to smash this big booty, whatever kind of chick for 500 bucks, that only cost me an hour of my time. This is, I swear to God and everything. Knowledge, y'all. The more you click that knowledge in and figure out how to use your money to turn like $100 bill into $1,000 bill, you got it. I'm telling you, I swear to God, you got it. That's the key. That's what they don't teach you in school. How are you taking your dollar bill and turning it into a 10 or like $100? You really could do that? You got it. And it's not about just investing, y'all. It's about investing, but what I'm saying is I'm not talking about stocks. I'm not talking about stocks. I'm talking about the average things that you consume or engage with. Humans around the earth are like engaging with every day, and that's the object you got to figure out how to obtain for a reasonable price. That you got something that maybe you can exploit to grow from. So, if I would have hustled more, like, well, just to say one example, but I slowed down on it. A long time back, being on my hustle, whatever, somebody listed 2 boxes of objects or whatever, and I knew what they were. I knew what it was I was looking at, and all they was asking was like 200 bucks for it. So I was like, yo, bet, let's check this out, yo. So I go to the next state from where I live at, whatever, and I check the people at this storage business. I think they were the people running the storage business, and they wanted to get rid of this objects or whatever they got in possession. So I check out the objects, and the funny part before the whole transaction is done, the main person who I contact was not going to be there in the morning. So it was the next representative, an associate, who was going to help do it for him. So when I get to the associate says something slick to me about like, yo, I know this stuff is worth more than just this $200. And I'm not going to say anything to trigger the situation or give a hint of light of that. So like, yo, when I paid him the $200 and got those 2 boxes, y'all, it turned out to like $9K worth of material. I was just like, yo. I was taking a risk with the $200 thing because I knew a little bit of the amount of the objects I was seeing. Oh, that could get me maybe a little bit of my money back. Maybe, let's just say. But it turned out to $9K worth of material. So that's basically, and I only did that in 2 hours. I made $9,000 in 2 hours with $200. I still got the stuff here chilling. Made $9,000 in profit, and not to say in profit because I cashed it out. I got $9,000 in material that's only going more up in price for $200. That was a really cool one. I actually got a couple, whatever, over these years that I experienced like that. But the point of what I'm saying to y'all here is that if I was able to take $200 and make $9K with that, how many chicks can I have in this room, corning them out from $200 in 2 hours of my time? Yo, bro, that's a good amount of chicks I could smut out if I wanted to. And that only cost me, I swear to God, everything I love. No, I don't want to tell you 2 hours of time. It took me an hour to get there. Yeah, no, yo, dead ass, okay. It only cost me 2.5 hours of my fucking time. $200 bill, made $9K. How many chicks I'm smashing out with that money right there? So, it's real, y'all. That shit is very real, but it's just about how you educate yourself. How you apply yourself. very easy. If you read, if you learn, it's very, very easy to each year. Let's just say you want to treat yourself to some exclusive kind of chick once or twice a year. If you really read and learn some shit, bro, you could compress your money to double, triple it up. And basically, you ain't spending no money to treat yourself to those kind of experiences. You ain't spending no money to treat yourself to those kind of experiences at all, yo. So, you know how to tell you messing with a hoe? Y'all both ain't growing, bro. You both ain't growing. It's as simple as that. You both not growing, bro. You both not growing. That's really just straight up, yo. Freaking yo, Inky, what's up, man? Yo, to be honest with you, I wouldn't even waste time. Cause pimping. Okay, let's just say there's pimping on Eastern and Western culture. Pimping on Eastern culture is just fucking on Western culture. I meant to say, that's just like a waste, bro. Like, that's just a fucking waste. I deal with legit business. Everything I talk about, to be honest with you, that's how you know you ain't fucking with a hoe, bro. That's how you know you ain't fucking with a hoe dude or hoe nigga. When is that hoe dude or hoe nigga gonna turn legitimate? Why would you want to stay messing with illegitimacy? Who you think a year later, when you stop wanting to be illegitimate, that people are gonna just out of nowhere randomly trust you and do? No, it doesn't work like that. When are you gonna start building your decade that you're a legit person? That's what I'm gonna say. When, as an individual, would you think is the right age that you should start working on a legitimate path? And I'm gonna tell y'all, from my behalf, I really think you should work on a legitimate path from within your 20s. Like, I mean, like, not even say it like that. You could do it in your 40s. You could do it overnight in your 50s. You could do it anytime. You could do it at any age, anytime you want. But like, I just say it would be better if you did it from a younger age as well. Because it's more uncommon, I feel, for people to see younger people performing in the behalf of a legitimate business than older folk. Nah, you can do it from a younger age. This one person that I know is a CEO, I think he should be no older than like 50 something years old. So he did that like in his late 20s, late 30s. The CEO of Majesco. And yeah, but there's a contradiction to that, because you see, the thing I want to say about opportunities of being able to get money from individuals, dude, is that what are you doing in the opportunity of that moment really shows if you are worth the time or a waste of the time. Cause like I said from earlier, I could take a $200 bill and turn it into 9K. A lot of people could get 9K and just go back to zero. That's crazy to me. So I like to hear with people, like, let's just say this for example. Okay, if I could pimp and I could get 50K, 60K from 5 to 6 different people, what's the point of still going back to zero? For me, so my thing is like, I'd rather already know from day one, I know how to be on some next shit with even $1. And then if I could be in a social space of each other's like that, we on some shit. So I'll give you another example. So like when you say like you was in college, yo, from basically back in the day before we was even born to right now, dude, it's only gonna be like in all our lifetimes, it's only gonna be like 5% out of the whole world who's like in the Excel above all colleges you could think about, and everybody else in the college is like, let's just say, molded. You're molded into a specific kind of way of thinking. So College doesn't teach you about thinking to become a 5% person. And when I mean a 5% person, is that most things you deal with is so extremely uncommon to the country that you're in. You just always fucking stand out business wise. So like, okay, when I mean you always stand out business wise, like it's only 5 to 10 of us in the whole fucking country who got this object for sale. While everybody else is competing, selling the same juice or selling the same spliff to other people. I'd rather be the person a part of 10 people out the whole country who like we're the only ones that got this one thing right here. So that's the thing that college doesn't really teach people. Yo, your most powerful weapon, a book. 102 man and his whole game plan on knocking hoes. Yo, bro, you keep it a buck with you to say about that, and always and you know, I was trolling, but at the same time, dude, yeah, that be the Bukkake specials. And you see any fucking two men. When I mean two men, that could be man or woman. You're looking at Bukkake specials. Straight up. Come across any chicks, any dudes, whatever, that's Bukkake special. Just what it is. Fucking yeah, man. You wanna know you messing with a hoe? And that could be a guy or a woman. You're not growing. That's it. That's the main thing. I'll say over and over and over and over. You're not growing. With the two mans. Yo, Batman is too civil. That's too civil. I would need who would I need from the Batman world? Who would I need? Who's like the players of the Batman world? I'm just trying to think for a second. I don't know if it was the dude Harvey Kent and then he became Two-Face. If I'm saying that right. I don't know. Whatever. You know? At the end of the day, it's as simple as that. How are you amplifying each other's lives? That's how you know you're messing with a bop, a 304, a fucking hoe. It's as simple as that. How are you amplifying each other's lives? And it's not by me, like, let's say I'm a woman and I came up to you one day and you're making a lot of money. Oh, I just figured out this new thing today, how I could double, triple your money. It's about a person showing you something that you can develop an understanding, you could develop a comfortability of confidence in that behalf, and then maybe in a moment of time you'll experiment to spend a $5 bill or whatever, a little bit of nonsense. But it's not hard to amplify each other's lives. It's not hard at all. You know? It is not hard to amplify each other's lives. That's how you know you're messing with a hoe. It is not hard to amplify each other's lives. 6 months, you could be in your first $60K a year. It is no excuses. 2024, you in America, you could get a free trainings are free. There's no excuses. There's no excuses. There's no excuses right now, 2024. Trainings are free. You can get in 6 months. If you're smart, 2 to 3 months. You do the training instead of 6 months, $60K a year. There's no excuse no more. Used to. I'm celibate now, but I used to. Dude, you know, I like when I heard other dudes say this kind of comment too, bro. That you know, as much as people want to get into relationships and la la la, I would tell you try to learn about shit from a side chick, a side dude's perspective. It just shows you a little bit of common stupid shit that people do to their partners and their relationships, and then it can give you a heads up about how to move for yourself. Single relationships and side dude relationships are better than having actual relationships. Single inside the relationships are better than having actual relationships. It really shows you what the fuck is going down, y'all. You basically get to see the behind curtains of individuals. When you're when you're the side dude, you get to see the behind curtains. When I mean you get to see the behind curtains, I'll give you one example. I'm gonna give you one example, y'all. You can have a baby with a chick already. You can have 2 babies with that chick already. The chick could be married to you and have a kid or whatever. The chick could be have a kid. You had a kid and got married with her after she had the first kid with another dude. Like, you gotta pay attention to the couple times, I would say, in a way, that how a person is treating you, and how the person be out from the house, out from the space with each other. They say it all the time. If you're in a relationship with a dude or a chick, they should not be having no chicks or dudes for friends. They should not be having really chicks or dudes for friends. Unless, like, 1000% you can see everything and understand everything of what you're experiencing and seeing, they should not be having chicks or dudes for friends, bro. Did your mom have, like, I like the new memes, which is dead ass true. Did your mom or your grandmother have friends? Being married to grandpa or your father. Did your mom, or did vice versa, did your father have female friends while your mom is there? Like, if it's a normal family, 10 for 10, no. So, yo. Yo, I know some dudes in some bad positions. The one funny part I will tell y'all, it's really easy if you ever want to kind of see what's going on with individuals about the advancements of their life and the non-advancements in their life. Yo, it really shows in people's social medias, y'all. It really kind of shows, y'all. If you really expose yourself to the world, y'all, and the different levels of class and people and whatnot, you really can see what's best for you and what's not best for you. So last night or the night before, I did an episode for like 30 minutes, and I was showing some stuff about Surugaya in Japan. There's something I want to explain about America and Europe to y'all, and China, Korea, Taiwan, Japan, and whatnot. I want to tell you something about between the two spaces. You who's in the Western region is waiting 10 to 15 years before what they get to enjoy for the past 15, 20 years over there. And that is fucking crazy. That's crazy. That's in a nutshell how I'll explain to y'all, like, Eastern culture where all the tech is first made at, and Western culture where you gotta wait 15, 20 years before it comes over there. That's in a nutshell how I will really break it down to y'all. Now, okay, what else do I mean by that? Your average sexual experience that y'all think y'all all having here in Western region, and it's so great. It's so cool. Wowie. I get the best oohies and all this. It's really bullshit, y'all. Yo, to Jeff and y'all in the chat, if y'all never really seen hentai before, I could flood y'all in the DMs with that. And I ain't even trying to diss y'all or anybody in any way. But I know 10 for 10, if you're not exposed to that culture, you're not doing that. And that's not on Western media. That kind of culture is far from not on Western media. It makes slow, it makes slow increments into Western culture. They've been having that fun over there. I got Western friends who's been living over there beyond 12 years right now. In Eastern culture. They haven't come back to America ever since. And I understand why. Who wanna watch hentai? The reason I mention that is that it'll show you It'll show you like how you referred, whatever you referred or whatever that you mess with. It'll show you things that I have a feeling you have yet to know about how to do or whatever in your life. Like I'm telling you, the average. That's why I don't really care for Western people like that. Like it just it'll just expose you to more things, dude. Yeah. But then, okay, what I would explain to you is that if I was to have told you vice versa, like, yo, I be messing with some these kind of social medias and these apps, I would tell you how I will work in it to want to be like the top 5, top like 3% of that whole app is based off of what I just mentioned to you. That'll put you like way ahead of the game. Even for your relationships. You want to know how to spice up your relationship? Go check out hentai, yo. Go check out hentai. If you wanna know how to spice up a little bit more of your life, go look up hentai, bro. That shit been out for so long, and when I compare and contrast, like, yo, dude, yeah, I'm telling you, the type of things that be going on in Eastern culture, y'all gonna have to wait like another, I don't know, 15, maybe 20 years before it happens. It's not about that, bro. It's not, I told you, it's about I already said it. It's what you're learning from it. It's what you're seeing that yo, bro, these shits that they show in this shit, not trying to say everything is real, but a part of it is real. That's why I like to expose myself to what people create from different cultures. I basically study and learn from different cultures. That's why I brought up the hentai thing. Yeah. Nah, it'll show you shit that we're way behind on. To be honest with anybody who's males or whatever, and your female's ever mad at you and want to fool around with the next dude, and a dude knows how to do some things from out of that category that she's never experienced, it's gonna tickle her mind. It's gonna definitely tickle the end of male or female. You're gonna tickle that individual's mind with the fact that you know something that's wild, exclusive from this country. They made hentai for any category you could think of. Just like how you just said forearms. Just like how you put up that forearms thing. They made hentai for anything you can think about. Anything you can think about. But like, it still goes back to what I'm saying about the behalf about I knew about it from a long time ago, but now as an adult, the difference of a long time ago and now is that a long time ago it was more of a perversion to be exposed to it. And now it's like, yo, this is what be popping over here. That's the point of why I'm bringing this up, y'all. I'm going to say that again. When I get to see some of the modern day stuff, it's like, oh, shit. This is what be going down? Like, okay, the closest you were ever in your life here, what I am talking about right here is at a diddler's party. I have a feeling, I'm telling y'all, I have a feeling not even diddler party is might be, who knows? It might be of that caliber. It might not be. And yo, the closest out of this whole country where I'm going to tell you a group of people might got to experience the behalf of what I'm talking about might be a diddler's party. I don't know. But like, it goes back to thinking about it like this. Think about it. I'll give you another way. I'll give you another example of what I'm saying. I'm saying about this. And this is how this is natural human culture for a lot of people. When they get to try something new, your average person doesn't want to go back to the old. That's another way I'll basically say it to y'all. Your average person, when they get to try something better, try something new, most times they don't want to mess with the old. Or like another way I'll say it to you, you got to have this kind of enjoyment, like with with a person, blah 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 la la la, and then when you go back to like this kind of state or country or whatever, it's just like 3 levels down from that shit. You're gonna be dry like a desert. That shit is gonna be boring as hell. The excitement that you have for Western, getting with somebody is a big part of it. It's just really in your fucking brain. It's really what's in your brain and what you have yet to see. In the roaster and say, yo, love, I want to try some freaky. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Exactly. I want to get what you're supposed to be like, ugh. We're about to do some hentai. She comes to you and she does like the basic Westerner shit. You're supposed to come back. You're supposed to move back in the form of fright. Ugh. You're gonna try some hentai. And if that doesn't work out, you gotta just dismiss and leave. If the person cannot understand, and you gotta just leave. Like, please have yourself a good day. I'm good. I don't want no parts. I don't want no parts. That's not some shit I wanted to have. The most aggressive females in the country, especially the gargoyles. Especially the gargoyles. If you're messing with a gargoyle, you definitely gotta do the hentai shit to them. If you're messing with a gargoyle, you gotta do hentai shit to them. Oh man, I gotta wash my nose, bro. I took like 1,000 shower already. Yeah, but damn, bro, I got like a solid as a rock. Bro is just pumping her pie and trying to make her not walk. It's just a whole other world. That's all I can say. It's a whole other world. That makes Western culture look stupid. That's the best way I can say it. Right there. Thank you, Matsy. Right there. It was right there. Damn, it's hard to get, bro. It's hard to damn. Ugh. Yo. You're not growing with each other. That's how you know you're messing with a waste of your life, bro. That's it. From the first year. Yo, bro, you shouldn't be there more than 12 months. If you're not fucking, it's the same thing like a job. A relationship, especially, yo, you know what's funny? Relationships, even more in modern day, is just like a fucking job. If you're not advancing, you must move on. That's it. That's all to it, yo. If you're not advancing, you gotta move on. And you cannot stay there longer. You shouldn't even really stay there longer than 6 months. You should even hang around longer than 6 months. If you're not advancing, you gotta move on. What, the visible boogie? What are you talking about, Jeff? We be picking my nose? What do you mean this is what Brooklyn is? Yo, the haters say no, bro. About the damn, that's some haters, bro. They say no about just me typing up a name. I just want to say no just because. This is what Brooklyn is, cracked out shit. You know, what I would say is back to what I was saying at the end of the day, yeah. If you're not growing amongst with the individuals you're amongst, they're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. They're wasting your time. As simple as that. Eric Andre. Yo, Honcho, you like? Do you like him? I like Eric Andre. Well, I stopped watching the show, but when he first came out, I liked him, yo. That's how I would really say that. What made you say that though, bro? What made you say that? The cracked out shit. To Mr. Jeffries. Nah, he just reeking Nelson from the barber shop. He's just reeking from the barber shop. Yo. You know it's funny. There's not enough reeking barbershops, to be honest. That was kind of funny, bro. Yo, but yeah, bro, you're just not growing. That's as simple as that. See, I don't need to post an IG, which I could have done a billion times over on my Instagram. I could be next to Mercedes Benz, Beamers, in expensive places, expensive restaurants. I don't know. I think I said that a long time ago about myself. I've never cared about vanity and materialism. Not really. Yo, to keep it a hundo with you, bro. Not really. Not really. Maybe in certain areas of the BX, but the places you was talking about for Brooklyn reference wise, not really, dude. Not really, I would say. And you're a baby still, bro. So like, no, you didn't even experience that. You wasn't around at that time. Yeah, no. Yo, bro, you sound like you're not even from here. You definitely ain't from over here. You ain't from over here, bro. You just mentioned a random place. You just ran cause you would know that. You would know that. No, it's not. What are you talking about? Brooke, you walk around Brooklyn on when? Like maybe the BX to in a little extent, yeah, but like not Brooklyn. You gotta go eat, and especially like the areas that like the Junction. No, yeah, that was a bad choice. You sound like you're in Malaysia right now, Jeff. You're definitely sounding like a Malaysian to me right now. You're a little Malaysianish. You're coming out. Your sound is coming out a little Malaysianish right now. In this conversation, if I was to say, you sound like his twin right there. who you just said in your message, Jeff. You sound a little bit like his twin right now. He's from Jersey, but a lot of people from Jersey right now is from New York. To be honest. Right, yo, bro, for the past 10 to 20 years, a lot of people from Jersey is actually from New York. Really, if I was to say. But one thing I would say to y'all about Jersey, y'all, and how a lot of people try to hype up Jersey, and Jersey's so cool to go to, Newark, New Jersey, or whatever bullshit. Yo, most of the people I know who really make money and family got money or whatever, none of them moved to Jersey. Let's say that one more time to y'all. For all the associates I've made, which is not a lot of them, but for the few, matter of fact, associates I made or got to be around, that family got money and they got money or whatever, none of them moved to Jersey. None of them ever mentioned, oh, we're going to hang in New Jersey. I never hear that shit. All true New Yorkers, y'all, all real New Yorkers, they're They're in a zone of here and like upstate and Maine, and traveling out the country. So I think it's interesting when people mention that New Jersey thing, or like, oh yeah, New Jersey's, and New York, or whatever all that stuff is. For my little bit of a circle, none of them live in Jersey. None of the young sons or daughters talked about, yeah, I'm about to get a condo or whatever in Jersey. I ain't hear that shit yet. So that's the one thing I'm gonna tell you about when people mention Jersey. That yeah, Jersey is cool. I'm gonna tell you, Jersey, I feel like is a hustler's area. Everybody's fucking hustling, y'all. That's what I'm noticing. People in Jersey are scrambling and hustling. And for the people I noticed in the city-wise, it's totally, it's hustling, but it's just like, that's New York. So, yo, and to be honest, there is some good opportunities in New Jersey. To say there are a lot of nice areas. There's a lot of nice people in Jersey. I'm not even gonna ever knock Jersey. I love a lot of New Jersey. I'm telling you, y'all, that I've been to a lot more places in New Jersey than your average person who lives in New Jersey. I live in New York, and I'm telling you, I've been to way more places in New Jersey than a person that lives there. Hoboken is cool. I like Hoboken. Well, they say that, I guess, as a diss, that Jersey is a wannabe New York. But what I say to you overall is that what I just said a second ago, the people that I've got to come across and people who got money and this, that, and whatnot, none of them mention New Jersey. None of them mention New Jersey. Nobody talks about, yo, dude, my associates for the past 7 or longer years, nobody, I'm telling you, so this is 7 or longer years. That means every year is 365 days out of the year. I haven't heard one fucking day about Jersey. I'm lying. As a matter of fact, I'm lying now. A work gig. Yeah. A work gig. For that. Yeah, yo, we're going to Jersey or we're going to this different state for a work gig. Maybe that makes sense. But, oh yeah, we're going to chill out in New Jersey. We're going to go check these bops or whatever. Nah. Most of the bops from Jersey gotta get on the fucking train to come to New York. Most of the bops gotta leave from New Jersey to come to New York to be a bop even more. That's the best way I will explain New Jersey in a nutshell to you. They gotta travel all the way over to this one zone and think of it as the final portal before they get into New York City. And then the portal is like a movie called Stargate. The bop walks through the portal and then they're gonna what's today? Wednesday? No. Today's Monday. Yo, New York is about to be Bop City Wednesday and Thursday right now. Halloween parade. Halloween is on a Thursday. Yo, bro. Last year Halloween and this year Halloween, major Bopville. Wednesdays and Thursdays, prime time to plow bitches down. Wednesday and Thursdays, every fucking week, prime time to plow bitches down. Every week. Not even on holidays. Every week. Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesday is the beginning of it. Thursday is the middle of it. Friday is the coming out. It's like the calming. It's like whatever. It's Wednesdays and Thursdays. That's another way to watch out for people you're fucking with. Wednesdays and Thursdays. You know, it's funny. For the police, y'all, it's Tuesdays and Thursdays. There's a Cash Money rap song about that, about the DTs every week that where they come out to try to find people is Tuesdays and Thursdays. Well, for your average relationship in places like where I'm from and any other places that's similar to where I'm from or want to be similar, it's Wednesdays and Thursdays. It's Wednesdays and Thursdays. That's the day. That's the two. I'm telling y'all, that's the two biggest days out the week to watch out. It's Wednesdays and Thursdays. It's Wednesdays and Thursdays, y'all. I'm gonna look on YouTube and see if anybody talks about that. I'm gonna type that up. Cheating on Wednesdays and Thursdays. People going out looking for relationships on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesdays and Thursdays is the start. So you think Monday is actually the start of the week? Really, the start of the week is Wednesdays and Thursdays. Best way Wednesdays and Thursdays, main days to watch out for. And then last but not least, they even more violate you on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's basically, they're violating you for 5 days of the whole week. They're violating you for 5 days of the whole week. But Wednesdays and Thursdays, yeah. Yo. This is not even from, this is not even about like, I didn't learn this from I learned this from personal experience. Personal experience. Any chick that you're fucking with and they just ever talking about going to clubs, dub. Any chick that you fucking with and they fuck with drinking alcohol or they talk up, or any chicks or dudes talking about alcohol or clubs, dub. You're a whole dub. You can tell a person anything you want to fucking tell them in a club and smash. That same interaction. You can, once again, you could fucking make up easily and tell a person anything you fucking want to while they're consuming and being a bop, and you can smash. Anybody who tell you alcohol, I'm telling you, okay. Especially, I learned this. This is from real statistics, y'all. Females are more will be excuse me for stuttering for not having a word. Females can do 3 times as more, and it's behind your back, messing with drugs and alcohol. You combine drugs and alcohol, it raises your odds to 70-80% of wanting to commit suicide. Let's say it again. The combination of alcohol and drugs can make you want to commit suicide from around 70-80% higher. Women are 3 more times than men. So whatever kind of drug they'll want to mess with, they'll mess with it 3 more times, including sex. 3 more times. That's in statistics. They mention alcohol. They mention clubs. Wednesdays and Thursdays. To anybody who your shorty is in the city and and she already told you she's having fun this week. Wednesdays and Thursdays. Like I told you, last Halloween was a fresh Wednesday to pop off. Now, think of this as 2 popping days for this week. It's like basically 2 popping days of having fun this week right now, y'all, in the city. This Wednesday is going to be popping, y'all. This Wednesday is the day before Halloween. This Wednesday, they're going to have hella parties, hella link-ups. This Wednesday is going to be a big bop-off. Then Friday is going to be the next bop-off. I mean, not Friday. This Wednesday is going to be the bop-off, and then Thursday is going to be the next bop-off. And then Friday's going to be the calm down. So any guys, if you're in a relationship and you don't get no pussy on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, that's because she already got plowed on Wednesday and Thursday. She or he already did what they needed to do on Wednesday or Thursday if y'all not doing nothing on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. It came out in the tarot cards. If you don't get no... Okay, if that scenario on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is wild dry, just add any other... It's multiple scenarios. Wednesday, Thursday... This Wednesday. Is your girl talking about going out? You might be with a bop. Yo. JP, if your girl going to a Halloween party, you could stick to it. Yo, I'm just saying, y'all. I ain't got a girl. I'm good. I don't got time for that. Most of them that I've engaged with, it's just low level language. So the only ones I will fuck with is like we're straight to the point. It's just like clearer in the conversation engagement, which most lack. But yo, yeah. If your shorty or guy ain't linking up with you Wednesday or Thursday this week, youch. 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 Wherever you are, to be honest with you, in this country right now. Your shorty ain't want to link up with you on Wednesday or Thursday this week? Yowzer bubs. Ow, wow, wow. If your girl or guy ain't trying to snatch your soul, this Wednesday, or Thursday. Ouch. I don't know what you see when you're saying to go with the shorty and just double book, Unc. I'm a little lost by that. I'm a little lost by that. But overall, yeah. I'm probably gonna be rolling dolo, to be honest with you, and play some game, kick a little game, son. But I gotta shave this hook this exterior up and freshen myself up before that day comes. But yo, for the modern day guys, really understand these people, or women, really understand the people you're next to and who you're messing with, and blah blah blah. Because dudes don't give birth to a female. To a child. Females give birth to a child. For female wise, y'all amaze me how y'all could give birth to a child and then cheat and then go have sex with the next dude. I just think that's wild, disgusting, and crazy. But maybe if y'all talked about that more on social media as a normality, maybe it could become one instead of doing it behind closed doors. Maybe if y'all openly talked about it more, maybe in this world it could become a normality. But to the females out there, yeah, that dude, y'all pushing out a baby and y'all could have sex with other dudes. Yeah, that's kind of gross. For me, that's kind of gross. That's kind of really, yeah. Like, you're basically a defeated purpose to the thing that you just pushed out between your legs. That's how I look at any women who cheat on people who just actually make the sacrifice to have a child with them. You basically, once you go and let a next man after that put his Willy Wonka inside of you, you just there was a contract you wrote, you signed for that child you just pushed out. You just creamed all over that child. Like, you just violated the child. Like, and a lot of women do that, y'all. A lot of women do that. A lot of them do that. A lot of them do that. You know, yo. Have a good day, y'all. I'll come back later. This is a weak ass live stream.